Yes, what a year it has been for Team SD Worx, being the #1 team with 33 victories, but at the same time, it feels so strange. You need to really take a deep breath as you see Amy also winning in a season like that. But yes, it's time to look back on that 21 season and also look forward to the 22 season. Anna, how was that winter for you, not being a rider in the peloton now? Because that means you can sleep a bit longer in the mornings. You don't need to train in the rain, right?
Well, the sleeping in the morning, I think, is the opposite.
Oh, really?
Because as a rider, of course, you sleep a lot.
And now you have meetings with Danny in the morning.
And now it's breakfast is more early, but no, it's I mean, it's a nice change, and I choose for it, and I think it was the right moment. I mean, I really enjoy it when it's a bad day that I can stay inside and do different things now. So. Yeah.
And do you even feel the same way looking at the video, seeing yourselves winning in La Flèche or in the Giro d'Onne, and I'm thinking, I'm not there in the upcoming year? I mean, have you got used to that already?
No, but I think also the races need to start yet for this season, so it will be, I don't know, it's, yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and I won't be there, but yeah, in a different way, of course. But so far, no, I don't have the feeling like I wish I want to be good again and doing that. I changed it, and I really like it, that it's not for me only focusing now, like being a good rider and focusing on the races, but yeah, just paying attention on everybody, on every rider of the team, that they are ready for the new season.
Because how does that work, preparing for a new season after the transition from a rider to a coach? What do you do?
Finding out how to be a coach and how to do things different.
And how is that? I mean,
strange.
What's the secret, do you think, of being a good coach?
I don't know. I don't know if there is a secret. I think you're a good coach when you can help riders, and when they feel like they're ready for the new season and they are one group and one team, then I think they're ready for the season. And then the next thing is starting like with racing. But yeah, it's step by step, and it's also for myself, step by step. And so in this case, I'm also excited for the races to start in a different way. And I think sometimes it will be difficult that you're not in the bunch anymore, and you cannot, say straight away we need to change this or this.
Right.
It's different, but that's the nice thing. I mean, it's up to the riders in front, and we don't feel the legs anymore, and I cannot ask straight away anymore. Right. But I think that will be, the next step, and will be exciting.
Why would you think Anna will be a good coach within the team, Danny? Because probably she already was a coach within the team when she was a rider.
Yeah, that's actually what you say. It's true. I mean, we had a lot of contact with Anna always in the race, and then you can also see that she's managing the team from the bike. And yeah, if you look a little bit further, then you think, okay, how can we get that knowledge into the team? Oh, and that's actually how it started, and that's why she's sitting here now.
Yes, and have you been sitting in the car next to each other already? I mean, trying to find out how it works, riding as a maniac in the peloton in a car?
Well, I was sitting next to Danny in Roubaix, so that was a good race.
That's a good start.
I almost stopped after, but then I'm not doing Roubaix this year. But no, I think I already did one race in the car also, and it's, I mean...
Are you a good driver?
For Danny, it's so easy. He's used to everything, and I'm not yet, and that's also nice to just have that new experience behind the bunch, because sometimes I came to the car where Danny was, but not many times, and then you see a race totally from the back in the caravan is different. But I don't know if I'm a good driver as being in the caravan.
In the car, I mean,
on the road I'm not too bad. In karts I'm also pretty good, but
I prefer she's a good coach.
Yeah. No, but I mean that requires specific skills, right? Driving next to a peloton, overtaking the peloton on small roads in Italy or wherever on the Flemish roads. I mean, that's something.
Yeah, don't look to me. I don't.
You don't know.
I don't have the experience yet, but
You're looking forward to that?
Of course, it's different because there are riders everywhere around you, in the front, in the back, and you need to pay attention for many things.
Yeah.
So it's mostly, I think, just being safe and don't do things when I don't think it's possible. So we will see.
What's the biggest change without having Anna in the peloton within your team, you think, Danny? Because it's a completely different ballgame, maybe, having her in the team or not.
Well, completely different. I mean, if you have Anna, you are kind of security you have in the front.
Exactly.
And for sure, if you have races with finishing uphill, then you know that that you have a number to play. And that's up to the girls what coming in the next presentation to show that we don't need Anna anymore. And yeah, of course it's different, but I think if you look to the team, we just saw them. I think in the whiteness we still have a great team, and I think with the 12 riders, I think we can be still in the top level, and in every race we can be there.
All right. What are you looking out for the most in the next season? Oof.
I mean, last year it was a new team with the SD Worx, and we found a new sponsor. And then it's always difficult if you can stay on the level where we come from. And I think Team SD Worx is again directly on a level that you say, "Whoa, how is it possible?" And I think that is the biggest challenge for us to say, okay, we want to stay on the same level in women's cycling with this team. And I'm looking forward that I can say in July, okay, we're still there.
Yes. What are you looking forward the most?
Yeah, I think it will be a really exciting year, actually, because a lot of things are changing. You see also the teams are really stepping up. There are more and more teams coming.
Yeah.
So always the first race of the season is a bit like, okay, where do we stand? How do we train in the winter? As a rider, you think, but also, to see all the different teams, how did they do? We have the Tour de France Swift next year, which will be a really exciting race, I think. But many new things, and I don't know, I don't have one race in particular. I just hope we have a good season with a team that is riding well and that's feeling happy. And I think that's most important. If it's like that and everybody feels well and everything goes well, then for sure the results, will come.
Right.
Like every year.
Yes, and with the strong team, obviously you have still being the #1 team. To end it up, Danny, with the few new riders, of course, with Marlen Reusser, with Lotte Kopecky, and partially also with Blanca Vaz, who already came at the end of the season. Yeah. What could you tell us about those three names? Why did you pick them? I mean, obviously because of their great quality, but how did they fit in?
Well, I think you try to make a team what is as strong as possible. And have every strength in the team. And if you see Marlen, she's extremely strong time trial rider. She can be in the classics one of the best riders. And we also know that she needs to learn a little bit. So I think that is also good that she can do that in this team. I think Lotte Kopecky is a rider what is arrived already on the top level, but what can have a lot of benefit in our team. And I think it's our goal to give her the last % to be that top winner in Team SD Worx. I mean, she's a great rider, but she didn't win so much because she didn't have the team around her.
Right.
And I think that is not the case in this team. And I think with Blanca Vaz, we don't need to say so much about it. She's a girl from 20 years old and fourth on the Olympics mountain bike, fourth on the World's Road. And if we see her cross season last year, I think she ended up 2 times or 3 times out of the top 6. That says enough.
I mean, extremely talented.
Yeah.
And even more so maybe within the team in the upcoming season. Thank you very much.